Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys had a great President's Day today, and markets were closed today, so we'll just take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, see what's going on there. Bitcoin is battling with the 200 weekly moving average. It just seems it doesn't, well, it seems it can't get above it. We'll take a look at it. We'll also take a look at some of the best performing ETFs for Bitcoin miners and blockchain specifically. So there's about 5 that I was able to find in here. We'll take a look at all of those and then provide you guys with which ones I think are the best ones and which ones I'm investing in also for my retirement plan. So we'll just go through that really quick. And as always, you guys know the drill here, not financial advice, for entertainment only. Do your own research. Don't fall for scams. I'm invested in following coins and companies for full disclosure. And then I also do have some ETFs for my retirement plan. Okay. So let's take a look at Bitcoin here really quick. And if you enjoy this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe, helps me out tremendously. Okay. So here's Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is at 24,890 or 24,900 now. But today it was up 2.32%, and it was battling with this red line here, which is our 200 weekly moving average right now. And you can see here that we battled with it once, twice, 3 times almost, 4, 5 days in a row where we were battling with it. And we just can't seem to get above it and close above it for some reason. So right now that is acting as our natural resistance. We did come down to our support level here today. So it was kind of a wild day on Bitcoin. It was nice that I was able to bounce off of it, but we did try and break above this red line here, the 200 weekly moving average. We couldn't do it, but if we look at the 4-hour chart and I think maybe even the 1-hour chart might be a little better here to see. You can see here that we did it once, twice, 3, 4. We came pretty close here, 5, 6. We were up above it here a little bit, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We just can't seem to get above it and stay above it. So that's a little concerning for me right now, looking at it the way it is. Typically, the more times we touch something and we don't break above it, we are more than likely going to be going down a little bit. So we did come down a little bit today to test our support at 23,800. We bounced off of it, so that's good there. I'm guessing we're going to probably try and again tomorrow or today break above this resistance line here of now it looks like it's about 25,141 as the 200 weekly moving average is increasing over time. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. If we don't do that, then we might be falling down, and then our next possible support line was going to be 23,800, followed by, I believe this is the 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average, and then we're down to the 200-day moving average, which is the blue line right here. Follows along with it. So we might be coming down somewhere around there, but we'll see where it goes. Okay. Ethereum here is at 1,706 right now. It's also up today. It is up today. Well, it was up today, 1.39%. It closed at 1,703. So that's good there. And excuse me. We'll see how this one continues on as well. But right now it is above, let me see, the 20-day moving average. Okay. Sorry about that. It felt like somebody was just pulling on my vocal cords and I had to get a sip of water. So I do apologize for that. You can probably hear a little difference in my voice right now as it is. Feels a little strained. I don't know why. But let's see if we can battle through this. Okay. So like I said, the 200 weekly moving average is way down from where the price is right now. So that's pretty good on it as well. And let's take a look at the network hash rate right now. We'll see how that's looking up as well. So network hash rate right now, we look at it, has gone way up to 318 million right now on it, and that's on the 7-day average. If we look at the 1-day chart, it has come down a little bit here to 315 million as well, and we'll just keep an eye on it, see what happens there. So miners are getting plugged in, like I keep saying, and we expect this to continue to go up higher over time. Okay, so that is it for the miners. Not for the miners. The miners were off today because there was a national holiday, so those weren't trading. But that's what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. Looked at the hash rate. Let's take a look at the ETFs, and then we'll call it a day. And hopefully I don't lose my voice by the end of this. Okay, so the ETFs here, found a pretty nice website, etfdb.com. They have a pretty good screener here for the ETFs, which is kind of nice to take a look at. So what I did, I just pulled up the screener here and I did it by year-to-date price change, which ones are up the most. And then I looked for the ones that are Bitcoin miners, blockchain, anything to do with that, those types of things. And I was able to find a couple of them. So we got WGMI, which is Valkyrie Bitcoin Miners ETF, is up 102% year-to-date. We also found in here that symbol DAM. which is VanEck Digital Asset Mining ETF. That one is up 90% as well this year. And then we got BitQ, which is Bitwise Crypto Industry Innovators ETF. That one is up 76%. We have down here BKCH, which is Global X Blockchain ETF. That one's up 67%. And we also have BITS, which is Global X Blockchain Bitcoin Strategy ETF. That one's up 58%. And those are the 5 that I was able to find on them. So looking at each one here, we'll just kind of go through them really quickly here. And we'll look at some of the holdings that they do have on my spreadsheet that I've created for this. Just going to go over it. We'll see how things have progressed for them. So looking at it right now, let's see, WGMI is finished out on Friday at $9.06, and expense ratio is 7.75%, so it's not too bad. DAM ETF is, let's see, at $11.33 on Friday. Expense ratio is a little bit lower at 0.5%, so that one's good there. Bitwise is at $5.97, and their expense ratio is 0.85%, so a little bit higher than the rest so far. Then we got Global X Blockchain ETF. That one was $21.59, and that expense ratio is 0.5% as well. And then we got BITS. BITS here is $30.38, and their expense ratio is 0.65%, so not too bad. So let's take a look at that spreadsheet that I have for them, and we'll go over all the stuff here. So it's the same list that we had on the previous sheet or on the previous page. And we can see here that, which one is it? BKCH. Currently, I looked at some of the 3-month average volume on them, just to kind of see which one is going to be a little bit better to get into. And BKCH has 40,000 shares on average daily trading, which is actually pretty good. It's the second highest here. Next, we have BITS. BITS has only 3,330 on average for the last 3 months, so that's pretty low. And that one is kind of actually strange a little bit too. We'll get into all the holdings that they do have. And then we have WGMI is 34,000, so that's not bad either. And then we got DAM in here, which is 2,622. And BitQ has the most. It's 154,000 shares on average daily, so over the last 3 months. So that's pretty good volume there. Easy to get in and easy to get out, right? That's one of the concerns with stocks or anything is if you continue to buy them, dollar cost average into them, can you quickly get out of them as well? And I would say with BKCH, WGMI, and BitQ, there's a pretty good chance of being able to get out relatively quickly. There's a lot of volume there. Okay, so as far as holdings are concerned, and we'll take a look at all these here, BKCH is only up 67% this year, and I think the reason for that is because they have Block, which is SQ stock symbol. They are only up so far this year. Let's see here, versus SQ. It's only up right now year to date 19%, while everything else is up much higher. So I think that one is kind of lagging it down. Plus, they have a lot of it. They own about 16% of that in their ETF right now. They also have Coin. Coinbase is up as well. Coinbase is up so far year to date. If we look at it, where's Coin? Coin is right there. It is up 84%, so that's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. And then they got Riot. Riot's up nicely this year as well. Marathon, Applied Digital. Applied Digital is not one of those that I cover. So let's take a look at that one, APLD. APLD is up 70%, so that's pretty good this year as well. Then we got Bitfarms. We know Bitfarms is up nicely. Bitfarms, you can see here, is up 152% so far year to date. Then they got Hive. Hive is up as well, pretty nicely, 134%. We got Canon. Canon is one of the ones that's down on the bottom here, I believe. Yep, they're only up 45% up this year. And then we got Bit Digital. Bit Digital is up a little bit here as well. Where is it up? 148%. Hut 8 is up as well. It is up 136% so far this year. Then we got Galaxy Digital. Galaxy, let's take a look at Galaxy here really quick. Galaxy is it down towards the bottom? Where is it at? Galaxy TO, there we go. It's up 47%. So on the lower side here compared to the miners. You got Backed is also in here. Let's see here, BKTT, where's that one at? That one is up also 41%. You got NVIDIA. Let's take a look at that one. NVIDIA is up only 46%. Then you got Northern Data, NB2. NB2 is right there. It is up 94%. So that one's up actually pretty good. And then finally, we got Iris Energy. Iris Energy, let's see here, Iron. Where's Iron? There it is. It's up 200% so far this year. So those are Some of the holdings that they do have in here, those holdings account for about 88% of the ETF right now. So that's 15 of those. So this one's not looking too bad. I would say if they got rid of Block here, I think Block is holding them back. And I don't know how much further Coinbase can go up either. So I would probably get rid of those two, their top holdings, unfortunately, and get more into these miners here that have done really well for them. And I think that would be a much better solution for them going forward. So those are the only two gripes I really do have with them, is the Block and Coinbase in there. I know if Bitcoin starts going up, Coinbase is probably going to go up, but Block, for some reason, it just doesn't seem to want to go up. So I would get rid of that one, especially with that being their largest holding here. Okay, so that's BKCH, Global X Blockchain ETF. Next, let's take a look at Global X Blockchain and Bitcoin Strategy ETF. This one's kind of weird. That's symbol is bits. Right now, last price was $30.38. And I mean, it's got Global X, so it's got 48% of this ETF in there, and then it's got some futures in there as well. And then United States Treasury bills that are due on the 2nd of March, 21st of March, and 30th of March. And it's basically 100% all in that. So this one I would not recommend at all for anybody to get into right now. The only thing that's going to help them out is if BKCH goes up. Other than that, the rest of it might be a good play, but I wouldn't bet on it. I think some of the other ones are better off than this one in general. So cross that one out, stay out of that one. That's just my opinion on that one. Next is Valkyrie Bitcoin Miners ETF, WGMI, $9.06. Like I said, 3-month moving average is 34,000, so that's good. DigiHost has been great for them. They are up year to date about 383% so far. They were up over 400%, almost close to 500% at one point, but they have come down a little bit here. But they are still way up there, so that definitely helped WGMI. And they are so far year to date as 102% year return. So they're the top one here. Now, this one I do own in my retirement account. So my 401 profit sharing plan, I do own this one, and I do own BitQ as well a little bit. Majority of it, I'd say 95%, almost 90%, is all WGMI right now. And I'm going to hold on to that probably until sometime next year after the halving event. But let's take a look at the holdings that they do have in here. So DigiHost is way up. CleanSpark is up only like 64% so far. Bitfarms up over 100%. Riot, I believe, is also up over, let's see, where's Riot? Riot is close to 100%, 94% up right now. And you got Hut 8 is up over 100%. Hive is over 100%. Marathon is also up over 100%, 125%. You got Cypher. Cypher's up 239%. So that was a good bet on them. Bit Digital as well is up quite nicely here, 148%. Mawson, I think, is the one that's actually, is it down here? Let's see, did I put that one in here? MIGI, where is that one? I must have missed that one. I don't have that one. But I think Mawson's up a little bit, but not as much as some of the other ones. Then you got GreenEdge. GreenEdge is, let's see here, GreenEdge is up 109%, so that's not too bad. Stronghold is, let's see, STIG is only 68%. NVIDIA, I think we already covered that one. If not, let's see, NVIDIA is up 46%. So, and then they got US dollar. The only gripe I have with this one is I would probably get rid of GreenEdge, Stronghold, and NVIDIA and put in something else, or put into some of the other miners here. But the 15 that they do have here account for about 91% of the ETF right now. And their year-to-date return is really good. So I'm really happy with this one. I'm going to probably continue to buy into this one a little bit more. I still have some cash that I'm sitting on. I've been just kind of waiting for little price dips here and there to buy into it some more. So this one I'm really happy with. Okay. Next one is the VanEck Digital Assets Mining ETF, stock symbol DAM. Last price is $11.33. Volume is very low, 2,622 shares on average per day. But that one's up actually 90% up. So they have also a lot of the same ones that WGMI has here, like Riot, Hut, Hive, CleanSpark, Marathon, Iris, Cypher, Bitfarms. They do have an ASIC miner manufacturer, Canon, in here. And then Can, let's see, where's Can? Can is down here. It's only up 45% so far this year, right towards the bottom of the list. Bitfarms has been good. Bit Digital, also Applied Digital. We talked about Coinbase. I would get rid of that one probably, along with Canon. Northern Data, Block, I would get rid of Block. And then TeraWolf is actually down this year. If you look at it, it's actually down 5.75% from the beginning of the year. That's one I would possibly get rid of as well. But that might be actually a good play if they can reverse things for them. We know that they're going to be diluting a lot of shares to pay off some of their debt. So that's having an impact on the stock price right now, and that's probably why they are down. But if they can turn that around, it might be not a bad play as well. But overall on this one, the only thing that's a concern is the low volume here. It's going to be hard to get into and hard to get out if you do buy into it. But otherwise, it has a pretty good listing of companies in here, other than maybe Coinbase and Block. Get rid of those. Like I said, I don't know how much more Coinbase is going to be able to go up. I'm guessing if Bitcoin goes up, it's going to go up as well, but not as nicely as some of the other Bitcoin miners that they do have in here. Okay. Next is BITQ. Last stock price was $5.97. Average volume is 154,000 per day, so that's really good. Like I said, I do own a little bit of this one, not a lot, but Coinbase, and you can see here that they're only up 76%, so they are actually in the third spot here as far as the ETFs are concerned. WGMI is first, then DAM, and then BitQ. And they have Coinbase, MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, if we look at it, is actually up not too bad. MSTR is up 100% so far. So we know that MicroStrategy has, well, over 100,000 Bitcoin, I believe, if not higher than that. They also have Galaxy Digital. Galaxy Digital, I would possibly take that one out. It's only up 47% so far. Hut 8 is fine. Bitfarms fine. Iris Energy is fine. High Blockchain is fine as well. Applied Digital, I can't remember that one. APLD, that one's up 70%, so that's not too bad. Then we got Northern Data, Riot, CleanSpark, Canon. Canon I want to get rid of out of here. Marathon's fine. Backed. BKTT, what was that one? Let's take a look here. Backed is 41%. Get rid of that one. Bit Digital I'm fine with, and then put it into something else. So as you can see, a lot of these have similarities between them, slight differences here and there, depending on what their top positions are. You can see here that Coinbase for two of these is their top position here. Coinbase here at BKCH, and over here as well, BitQ. And you can see that these guys are down compared to the guys that have miners as their number one positions are up much higher as well. So that's why I like these two probably more than I like BitQ, but BitQ has better volume than DAM does. So if the volume increases on this one, then it might be a better buy than BitQ right now because of Coinbase, MicroStrategy that they have in here, and Galaxy Digital on the top. I'd like to see those either be more towards the bottom or get rid of those and add more miners to them. Okay, so that is probably going to be it on the ETFs that I wanted to cover with you guys. And we can take a look quickly here to see how everything's played out here. But you can see DigiHost is up 383% so far. Cypher is up 239. Iris Energy is up 200. Bitfarms is up 152. Bit Digital is up 148. HUD is up 136. Hive is up 134. Marathon 125. Greenwich up 109. MicroStrategy is up 107. Excuse me. Northern Data is up 94. Riot is up 94. Coinbase is up 84. Argo Blockchain is up 71%. Applied Digital is up 70%. Stronghold is up 68. CleanSpark is up 65. Galaxy Digital is up 47. Nvidia is up 46. Canon is up 45. Backed is 41. Block is 19. And then TeraWolf is down negative 5.7. So you can see here that a lot of the ones that aren't miners aren't doing as well as some of the miners are. So Square, Backed, Canon, Nvidia, and then Galaxy is now becoming more and more of a Bitcoin miner or infrastructure play on Bitcoin, I guess you could say. They do have some mining as well, so they're getting more and more into it. And then you got CleanSpark, Stronghold. Those guys have not performed as well as I thought they would. At least CleanSpark hasn't. Stronghold, I'm kind of not surprised where they are right now. Some of the other ones here, Coinbase actually is up a little bit higher than I was expecting to be. So that is it. Let me know what you guys think of these ETFs. Are you guys in any of these at all? Are you looking to get into them? But the nice thing about the ETFs is you get a nice basket of all these kind of miners in them, and it's a pretty quick and easy way to get exposure for them instead of buying individual mining stocks because you just never know what's going to happen with those. With this, you're at least a little bit covered. You have a little larger basket of all of them. So if one goes down for whatever reason, it shouldn't take the whole thing down tremendously. Whereas compared if you have, a lot of your eggs in one basket, that stock goes down for some reason, well, then you're kind of out of luck there. Okay. So that is it. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Today was a slow day, so I figured we would do this, and we'll take a look to see what's happening tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm still waiting on a bunch of quarterly results ending in December. Hopefully those will start coming in here. I think Marathon just reported they're going to be, I can't remember when they said it. I read it, but I forgot the date they're going to do it. So that's coming up. We'll take a look at that one when that does get released, and we'll look at the other ones as well. And we're getting close to being done with the end of the month. We're almost 3/4 of the way there. Tomorrow will be 3/4 of the way. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe. As always, helps me out. Spreadsheet's going to be available to my Patreon members, and thank you to everyone there. Thank you to all the YouTube members as well for their support, and I wish you guys a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.